Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to Prime Coding. I am Aditya, and in this video, we'll discuss MindTree recently asked computer science and computer programming online assessment questions. So these questions were recently asked to 2024 batch, and we included previous year questions as well in this particular video. We'll solve each and every question. So there's a small request, have a pen paper with you and start marking how many marks you will get, because I know in recent days like on September 8 or 10 you might have your online assessment of Mindtree. So without wasting time, let's hop to the questions. Now before moving to the questions, do share your coding questions or interview experience, your online assessment experience of any type of company to us, either on Telegram, WhatsApp, Instagram, email, LinkedIn, whatever you want to. All the links will be in the description. You can reach out to me there. It would be very helpful for your peers and your juniors to prepare for the same company that you prepared for. So now the very first question, let's dive into it. A server manages a queue print jobs. Okay, so let's say there is a server who manages a job for multiple users. The server must handle jobs in the order they received. Okay, so order they received, this is the point that you need to keep in mind. Okay, so which data structure is the best to implement the print job queue? So it is queue. So why don't you mark it queue? Because you need to choose that option which order they received. So first in first out would be the order, and I guess Q is the right answer. So +1 on your mark sheet if you mark this question right. A queue operates in a first in first out FIFO manner, which is appropriate for managing print jobs. So let's move. A social media app allows user to send messages to their followers. The app should notify all followers instantly when message is posted. Okay, let's say you created a post and you have friend A, B, C, D in your follower list. So all these messages should go to each and every follower that follows you. So which data structure is most appropriate for managing a list of followers? Okay, don't you think this is a particular structure of k-array tree? Is it? But tree won't be the right answer, but graph is the right answer. Why? Because these types of social media platform use graph extensively to recommend people for their mutual suggestions, like you can follow this because that guy is a mutual of all of your followers. This types of stuff used to buy graph. So yes, graph is the right answer of this. Let's see. Okay, D, social network can be represented as a graph with where node represent users and edges represent followers and relationship. So +1 mark if you mark this question right. Now, you need to optimize a search algorithm to find element in a sorted list. Okay, search algorithm, sorted list. I got it, something in my mind. Let's see which search algorithm is the most efficient for this case. Linear search? No. Binary search? Yes. Do tackles in log n because the array is already in sorted. Depth first search? No. Breadth first search is no. So binary search is the right answer. +1 mark if you mark this question right. So binary search work efficiently on sorted list with a time complexity of O of log n. Okay. Now consider the following Python code snippet. Okay. So x is 1, 2, 3. Now y given into x. Now y also has a list which contains 1, 2, 3 till here. Now x dot append 4. Okay. So now my current list will have 1, 2, 3, 4 into the list. Now x is equivalent to this. Now y will also have 4 into it because list is a mutable data structure, and due to synchronization you will get 4 inside it, and y will be updated with the recent value. Okay, so if you print y here, so it will have 1, 2, 3, 4 into it. So now we'll see B is the right option. In the list are mutable and passed by reference, so changes made to x will be reflected in y. Okay, pretty much clear, easy question. A developer is optimizing a code that frequently searches for element in a sorted array. Okay, frequently searches for element in a sorted array. I got it, something. Which algorithm should they use to minimize time complexity? Okay, so merge sort. In hurry burry people may mark sort to say, okay, this is a very optimal sorting algorithm, but see, question is asking you to find the frequently searches thing in the sorted array. So again, the binary search would be the right answer for this question. Let's see. Yes, binary search efficiently because it finds in O of log n time. Okay, so you are using a TCP IP model in networking. Okay, I got to know about transport layer here now. You need to troubleshoot an issue with the transport layer, okay, with the transport layer, okay, which of the following would you investigate first? Okay, now there is a disturbance between the transport layer, and since we got it is a TCP IP model, then definitely TCP follows a three-way handshaking problem. So first I will investigate TCP handshake problem. Do that is clear whether all the acknowledgement was shared to B, C or sender receiver stuffs. If it is clear, so there would be no issues. If there are issues in handshaking, then definitely we need to investigate more on that. But the first investigation will start from your three-way handshaking. So yes, three-way handshake occurs on the transport layer handling reliable data transmission. So +1 mark again for you if you mark this question right. Please let me know how many marks you will score after this video ends. Okay, in a circular linked list, which of the following condition defines the end of the list? So guys, you might know the circular linked list may look like this, and let's say this is a last node which is connected to the very first. So this is the structure of a circular linked list, singly linked list. Okay, so now let's see the options. The next node points to null, the next node points to head, the next node points to tail, the next node is no and in a circular list. So this can't be the option. No, it's not pointing to the tail, it's pointing towards head, and the correct option would be B. And yes, B is the right option. In a circular linked list, the last node points back to the head of the list. Okay, so +1 mark again. Now you are managing memory allocation in C++. Now after reading this line, few stuffs came into my mind such as malloc, cloc and much more stuff like delete free and stuff. So let's see. You create a pointer using new to allocate memory. Okay, I created a pointer to allocate something. Okay, which of the following must you do to prevent the memory leak? So basically, when memory leaks, when you are not stable with the addresses. Okay, so use malloc to delocate memory. No, it used to allocate memory. Use delete to delocate memory. Yes, we use delete whenever we want to delete a node or free up a node. We use a delete keyword, okay, which is an inbuilt function which will free up the memory and prevent from the memory leak. Now use free to delocate. No, we use it but not frequently. No need to delocate it, it handled automatically. No, in C++ or any these types of languages, it is not handled automatically. So delete would be the right answer of this question. Let's see, B is the right option because in C++ you must manually delocate dynamically allocated memory using delete to avoid memory leakage. Now a file transfer protocol is transferring files from a client to a server. Okay, let me create a client and let me create a server, and file has been transferred here. Okay, the client notice that large file take long time. Okay, when the client sends file, so it takes a much time on to receive the server side. Okay, which layer of OSI model should be optimized to improve this process? Okay, so client and server is not something to see, but we need to see about the connection, because in the connection all the packets traversed. So it's totally depend upon how strong your connection is and how much bits you can pass in a established connection. So if we are talking about connection, my direct hint will go towards the network, and yes, the network option is the right option of this question. And we'll see, yes, the network layer is responsible for packet routing and can be optimized for larger data transfers. Okay, now see, if you create diagrams, if you got confused, your answer would be easy to solve. Now consider the SQL query. Okay, select star from employees where salary. Okay, we are selecting all details of these employees from the employee table where on the basis of salary which is greater than what? Let's see the sub query which is select average salary from employees. Okay, so this nested query will fetch me out all the average salary of the employees whatever they have. Let's say the employees average salary is 28,000. So now 28,000 greater than sal, which means this query will return all the salaries which has the salary greater than the average, which is 28,000. Let's see, employees with the highest salary, employees with above salary above average. So yes, this is the right option that I was looking for. But let's see, because all employees is one of the options. So employees with salary below average, no, so this can't be the option. This is the right option. Let's see, B is the right option. The query selects all employees whose salary is greater than average salary. Now in a dynamic programming solution to the knapsack problem, okay, which of the following condition holds true? Items can be added repeatedly, No, it can't be added repeatedly. It based on the weights. Item are added based on fractional weight. No, it's not depend upon the fractional weight. Sub problems are solved independently. No, not sub problems, but overlapping sub problems are solved using memoization is the right option, because in knapsack we usually memorize our code to prevent it from large time complexity, and is basically dynamic programming is basically used to help you from overlapping sub problems. So yes, D is fits here, and I guess it is the right option of this. And +1 marks again. Whatever you mark the right option, please mark yourself as a +1. So dynamic programming uses memoization to solve overlapping subproblem efficiently. Now, you are given a graph representing a node with 5 nodes. What is the shortest path from a node A to node E? Now, most of the people from you are not knowing of the graph topics may skip this topic, but try to read at least. Okay, do this problem can be solved in layman approach? Yes, this problem can easily be solved, because as you can see, A4C A3B, which means the edge weight is 3, the edge weight is 4. If you want to traverse from A to B, it will take 3 cost, and if you want to travel from A to C, it will take 4 cost. So which is the minimum which flow you will go, because you need to go from A to E. So I can see if I go down, it will cost me 4, but if I go straight, it will cost me 3. So I will definitely go here. Now, if I am here, then I will definitely follow this path. So A, B, D, E is the right option, and A, B, D, E I can found in the B option as well. So B is the right option of this question, and yes, it is the right option. Now, look at the following UML diagram, Unified Modeling Language, which relationship is represented here. Okay, so this is the line between class A. Let me create a full, let's say this is a class A and this is a class B. Now, which is the relationship it is? Now, you might studied OOA, like OOD, I would say. It is object oriented design subject in your computer science branch. So this is a thing where line denotes much relationship. So this solid line without any dash format denotes the association part. Okay, so the association is the right option, but Aditya, in the exam they may change this question and they create a number of lines, and what will happen? Guys, I am with you, stay calm. Explanation: the arrow between two classes typically represent the association in UML diagram. That's why association is the right option. But see, this is a solid diagram. That's why it is an association. But if there is a solid line having a hollow arrow, which means it's an inheritance. If you have a dashed line and a filled arrow, then it is a realization. Then if you dash line and simple arrow or bow, it is a dependency. If you have a hollow diamond in a solid line, which means it's the aggregation. If you have filled hollow diamond, filled diamond and a straight line without any dash, it is a composition relationship. So please make note of this, so that in the exam, because this is a PYQ, it will definitely being asked to you in September 8 or September 10 your OA test. So please prepare with it. Make a short note of this. So you are given two sorted array, A to A and B. Okay, we have an array A and an array B which is sorted of size n and m. Okay, so size n and m. You need to merge them into a single sorted array. What is the time complexity of an efficient solution? So guys, if you learned merge sort, in that there's a merge function which will merge two sorted array. Is it? For that thing, you have a time complexity of O of n plus m, where n stands for the length of A array and m stands for the length of B array. So the right option of this question would be A n plus m would be the optimal approach, and the similar question you will find on the lead code as well. The question name as merge two sorted arrays. Okay, so yeah, A is the right option of it. Merging two sorted array can be done in O of n plus m time by comparing the element in a single pass. Yes, let's say if you have an array like this, like A array and B array, like this, A array and this is a B array, then you have a single array here where you will store after comparing it. Let's say it is 1 and 2. You will compare. Okay, so first I will be here and j will be here. If my array of I is less than array of j, please append array of I element into my resultant like this. Okay, so this would be the approach of solving two sorted arrays. Okay, so yes, O n plus m would be the optimal approach. In a peer-to-peer P2P network, which statement is true? Each node has central control. No, then it will be a centralized system. All nodes have equal status and share resources directly. Yes, B makes sense. There is a single point of failure. No, no nodes can only download files. No, no, not at all. So B is the right option. In P2P network, all nodes act as both clients and server, sharing the resources without central authority. As if you studied cloud computing in your coursework, you might know this is a type of peer-to-peer network where all the nodes have the access of all the files and all the stuffs, and they can see the request, and whoever want to deal with it, they can. Okay, so there is no central control on all the nodes. Now, which one of the following is true for static variables in C? Automatically initialized to 0 in the static variables, must be manually initialized, cannot be initialized to garbage values. So I know it, this thing you might study in your very first semester, and the right option is this: automatically initialized to 0. Static variables in C are initialized to 0 by default. Okay, in a 3x3 matrix multiplication, what is a time complexity? Okay, so if it is a 3x3 matrix, you know that what we can do into it. So basically, to fetch out a single element present in, let's say we are traversing on A first, like this element would be multiplied with this, and this element will be multiplied by this, and this element is multiplied by this. So for fetching out these particular element value, you need two loops, I and J, so that you can traverse on 3x3 matrix, and you need another loop to traverse vertically on another matrix. Let's say matrix B, you need to traverse on the matrix B of the very first column, which take another loop. Okay, so K loop is also needed. So if you use 3 loop, I know the logic will satisfy O of n cube. So yes, C is the right option. Matrix multiplication typically has a cubic time complexity. So +1 mark if you mark this question right. Now, which one of the following implements dynamic arrays in Java? Dynamic arrays, guys. Linked list is not a dynamic array. Array list, okay, this makes sense. Hash map, no. Tree set, no. So the right option is array list. Yeah, array list is in Java resizes dynamically when new elements are added. So yes, +1 mark again if you mark this question right. You are tasked to design a program for a library system. Okay, you need to manage books using both titles and author name as key. Which data structure would be the ideal? Okay, we need to deal with keys. So keys came into the picture. I know that hash map will fulfill our requirement, and B is the right option of it. So hash map allows you to store key value pairs and retrieve them efficiently using the author as keys. Okay, so let me know the optimal, like a time complexity of hash map to find or fetch any of the key. Let me know in the comment section quick. Okay, now in distributed system, multiple processes access shared resources. Which of the following synchronization technique will prevent race condition? Guys, if you don't know about race condition, let me tell you. Let's say you have a shared memory, okay, shared memory, which can only tackle a single request at a time. Okay, so if you have multiple threads, okay, T1, T2, T3, then at a single time, if 3 of the thread requested this shared memory and shared memory cannot decide which one to help, then this is the particular race condition situation. Now here, what you can do is you can take use of semaphore, which will help you to not face this race condition in future. It will only allocate a single thread at a single point to access the resources and make other to wait. Okay, so this will not makes a race condition in future, so that it can prevent this situation. So semaphore is the right option of this. So semaphore, so expression semaphore used to control access to shared resources and avoid race conditions. Okay, now Shandeep, Shubham, Adesh, Varun, Mukesh, Priyanka, Venkata, Vijay, and a lot students, like 100+ students, got recently placed in 2024 Accenture, TCS, Capgemini, Office, and Drive through our one-to-one mock session, because we gave them n number of time, resources, and the great suggestions roadmap as well, because they went through a 1 hour of detailed technical session, which will consist of coding, your personality check, your presentation skills, your core subjects, everything which is needed to crack that particular opportunity, and resume review where your resume is weak. Everything would be taken, everything would be speak to you after like 20 minutes. It will take the personalized feedback, whatever you did in your mock session, everything would be be given to you. What is your strengths, what is your weakness, what thing that you work on. Suggestion, which means doubt solving, guidance, support, and roadmap to crack the particular opportunity, and expert guidance. For that, you just need to head over to primecoding.in and ace your interview experience or interview and get your offer letter, make your parents proud. Now, a software development team is following agile methodology. During agile phase, are potential roadblocks discussed by the team. Guys, roadblocks will definitely came into your life also if you don't have a premium subscription of Gemini Pro or ChatGPT. So Prime Coding is giving away free these types of stuff for you guys, for all the viewers who's watching it. So you just need to go towards the link of a registration of an event. If you register it, solve few tasks and you will get this premium features for free. So the right option of this question would be daily stand-up, because daily stand-up help them to prevent from roadblocks, whatever situations, problems that usually have. And stand-up do happen continuously, rigorously in any of the IT companies. Okay, so yes, stand-up is the right option. Stand-ups are used to discuss any issues or roadblocks the team is facing. Okay, so which of the following sorting algorithm has the best average case? Can you let me know, guys, which asymptotic annotation for time complexity we use for average case, worst case, and best case? If you know it, I will bet you will crack your online assessment. So time complexity. So bubble sort, no, bubble sort is O of n squared, so it will not. Quick sort is O of log and n log n, I would say. Insertion sort, O of n square. Then selection sort, again n square. So the optimal among this is quick sort. But average annotation, let me know in the comment section, but the answer is quick sorted. Yeah, quick sort has an average case time complexity of O of n log n, which is the worst case, and better than O of n square like bubble sort and insertion sort. Do let me know which is the asymptotic annotation used for average case time complexity. Now, which is the output of the following code? A equivalent to 10, okay, A equivalent to 10. Now P star, which is a pointer which has an address of A. Now C out star P, which will definitely print again the A as an output. So B is the right option of it. Let me see. Yes, B is the right option. The pointer P holds the address of A. Dereferencing P gives the value stored in A, which is 10. So what is the maximum number of edges undirected graph with 6 vertices? So you need to find edges here. So Aditya, will you create a graph for us? No, there is a quick shortened formula, which is V minus 1 by 2. Okay, if you want to find the number of edges. So how many vertices we have? 6 into 6 minus 1 by 2, which is 3. Then 6 minus 1 is 5. So current option is 15. So let me see. Yes, 15 is the right option because you can see there is an option. So let me know the formula for finding the number of vertices if edges is given to you. Let me know in the comment section, because this thing can be asked to you. Let's a single tweak on the question and you might think, okay, I did the question for finding edge, but now they're asking me vertices. So do this as an homework. Find the vertices as well. If 6 edges is given to you, you need to find the total number of vertices as well. Let me know in the comment section. I will pin out the right option. So which data structure can we use to efficiently find the median in a stream of integers? So this is a particularly medium question, because in that you need to know some complex data structure such as min heap and max heap, because it is definitely help you to crack the median element in just a log and time complexity. Okay, now how we'll see here. So min heap and max heap would be the right answer that I told. By maintaining 2 heaps, min heap and max heap, for the larger half, like min heap is tackled only the larger half, whichever element is greater. Okay, and the max heap will always have the minimum or a smaller half. You can efficiently track the median in a stream. So you can see the insertion as well, the finding the median as well, the whole procedure. I will not deep dive into it because it will just strengthen up the video. Okay, so please pause this video, read this. This is a very easy topic. Now, which of the following protocols is used for sending emails? Very easy question, guys. It is an SMTP, which is send mail transfer protocol. So now let's see. Simple mail transfer protocol, sorry for my mistake, and is the protocol used for sending mails. Very easy question. Now, an operating system uses virtual memory when the available physical memory is full and additional memory is needed. Which strategies is used to free up spaces? Which strategies is used to to free up spaces, which is paging, no. Thrashing, no. Can segmentation would be the part? No, segmentation is different memory stuff, but the correct option here is swapping, which will help you to swap the unused item from RAM to the disk, from disk to the RAM. Okay, so swapping involves moving some pages from RAM to disk to free up space for new processes or data. The following sequence of operation is performed on initially an empty stack. Okay, so empty stack. Okay, so we have a stack. So 5 has been pushed. Okay, 5 has been pushed. Now top is denoting at the very first. Now 3 has been pushed. So top will be reinitialized to the 3. Now pop has been called. So 3 will be popped out. And again, my top is referring to the very first element. Now push 7. So instead of 3, we got 7 here, and again my top is reinitialized to 7. Now push 8. Okay, I got it 8 here, and again my top is denoting towards the top, which is 8. Now pop. Now 8 has been popped. Top will reinitialize here. 7 is again popped. So now top is reinitializing here. What will be the content of the stack after the last operation? So which is 5, as we can see. Now, answer is 5. Explanation: after performing the operation step by step, the final stack contains only the elements which is 5. A binary tree is displayed as follows. Okay, now the binary tree came into a picture. So 10, 5, 15, 3, 7, then we have 12 and 18. So if I create this diagram properly, so it is 10, 5, then we have 15, then at 5 we have 3 and 7, and here I have 12 and 18. So this is typically a diagram of this question. Now what is the in order? Now they're asking us an in order traversal. So in tree we have few orders. Okay, so first is in order, second is pre-order, then we have post-order, and another is a level order traversal, and it also known as best first search, which is BFS. Okay, so now what is the format of finding the in order? So if anyone asks you to find in order, you just need to keep in mind about root. So root would be in the middle of left and right node. Okay, so this is the particular format of in order, and someone asks you about pre-order, then make sure that left, in the left extreme side, root is pointing on, and rest over would be left and right. Okay, if someone asks you about post order, then root will be at the right extreme and left and right would be as it is. Okay, so now level order traversal is simple. You just need to traverse in a breadth like structure. Okay, so here this question is asked me to do the in order traversal, so we'll do that. Okay, so we know the code. If we found a null, we need to return back to the root node or any of the node. So here I need to go like here. What is the structure, guys? L root right. Okay, so I need to go to the left first. Okay, 10, 5. Okay, we have 5 again. Okay, we have 3 again. So do we have null now? Yes, we have null here. So we have null here. So when we see null, we just need to go back. So I came again to 3. Now check the right side. Now check. Now we went to left. Now we are on the right. So as we are on the root again, we need to append 3 into our resultant array. Okay, so 3 has been added here. Now 3. Now after this, we need to go right side. Okay, right. Again, I found a null, so we need to return back. So I came back to again 3. Now 3 has been processed. It will return back to 5. Now we tackled 5, and 5 is a root node of left. Okay, so 5 came here now. So now we'll append 5, then we'll go to the right side. Okay, we'll go to the right side. Again, we'll check the left side. So we have null, so we'll come back here. So now it is a root node now. So 7 will be appended here, and we will check the right. Okay, again it's empty, so we'll come back to 7 again. Now we'll go again because the left tree is also covered, the right is also covered. Now we added the 5. Now 5 is a root here, and 5 has already been traversed, so it will again go and call back to the 10, which is root here. So 10 will be appended here. Now I will go to 15. Okay, I will go to 15 because whole LST, which is left subtree, has been traversed. I will go to the right side. So right side I saw 15, but if left side exists, so go to the extreme left again. So we came again to the left side where I can see 12. Now again I can see a null, and again I can see the null. So if I saw the null at the very left side, I will go back and I can see 12. Now 12 is the root of it. So 12 will be appended here, and we'll see to right side, we'll see, okay, again I found a null value, so go back. So 12 has been processed, again it will return back. I will came to 15 now. So 15 is my root here. So root 15, so 15 will be appended here, and I go to the right side, then again I will check left. Okay, I found null again. I will check right side. I will again find the null again. So 18 is the root of left and right. So root would be again appended, and 18 is the sequence of this particular subtree, which is a very easy question to detect, and B option is the right option. Now, homework for you guys is please let me know about pre and post in the comment section of the same tree. I will pin down the right option, whatever you write it. Okay. So now, is the right option. You can see B is the right option, +1 mark if you mark this question right. An ER diagram, okay, shows two entities, students and courses. Okay, so let me create an ER diagram which has students and course. Okay, so let me S denote students and C denotes course. So let me say S1, S2 and S3. Okay, each student can enroll in multiple courses. So let me create C1, C2, C3, which denotes courses. Okay, so each student, so S1 can enroll in C1 as well, C2 as well, then C3 as well, as question states. And each course can have multiple students. So let's say C1 course can be opted by S2, then can be opted by S3, and can be opted by S1. So I can see one thing here, which is what is the cardinality of the relationship between students and courses. So I can see every student can enroll in each courses, and a course can be enrolled, like a course can be enrolled by any students. Okay, so this is a many-to-many structure which is very seen because it is n is to n ratio, which shows it's an m to many relationship. So now many-to-many relationship is the right option, since each students can enroll in multiple courses and each courses can have multiple students. The relationship is many-to-many. Now, preparation resource for TCS, NQT has already been created, Essential continuously being created rigorously. The playlist is filled with n number of videos, and Capgemini, Cognizant, TCS, Mindtree, everything has been uploaded in the Telegram group. You can join and check the Rosebot message. It will welcome you with a drive link. Just head over to that. You will find all company name folder. You can check the sheets there. Okay. So thanks for watching. If you are watching till now, please do consider like this video. And if you want another mock test or another sets of previous year question, I will bring it to you if you head over on this video. If you shoot 200 likes and 100 comments, I will create another video which have n number of PYQs asked recently by Mindtree. And please subscribe if you have not. Like this video, comment down all the homeworks that I gave you, and share with your friends so that they can also do something in your career and crack this Mindtree opportunity. So we'll meet you with a new video soon.